My dad offed himself and left a note in his phone, but the note is locked behind a passcode. How can I unlock it? I recently read a post from a funeral director who said that lots of family members come in for the fingerprint unlock, and that mortuaries do honor that request. Update your MacBook so the formatting is supported, or go to an Apple store or call Apple for help with that document. If you can access the MacBook, can you not just email the file to a device that can open it? i.e., your own iPhone? If she found a note synced to his iCloud, then she has a device which is signed into his iCloud. Download the file locally, email it or AirDrop it to yourself, then open it from an iPhone. If it doesn't work, DM me and I can assist later today. 1Password has a feature emergency kit where you can print out a paper copy of your Vault username and password just in case you die. Does your dad have a safe or secure document somewhere? It will look like a sheet of paper with some red letters and a QR code https://support.1password.com emergency kit. I'm so sorry for your loss and I hope you are doing okay. Police can't unlock it. If you have access to the body, your best bet is to use his thumbprint. Otherwise, it's strongly dependent on the version of iPhone and iOS. You will have to send it off to a shop or something where they have the tools to crack it. But even if you do, the 1Password account will likely have its own password. Any iPhone or Android for that matter version without a known vulnerability is essentially unbreakable and it will wipe itself before you guess the right code. When police investigate, they can subpoena the phone records and see whatever they want regarding his phone activity. Without a subpoena, that info isn't accessible. I just tried this on my iMac and all I needed was the laptop's login password. But if you go to iCloud.com on Safari of the laptop itself, mine let me log into iCloud with just the laptop's password, not the iCloud password. And in there I could see the Notes app section in the bottom left. Hope that works. The police can't unlock it and Apple won't. However, iCloud Notes are available through a desktop browser, and you could access them that way if you can guess his iCloud password. It might be easier than guessing a numeric iPhone password. It's also possible he set up a next of kin with 1Password, so you should also contact them. And because nobody else has said it, I'm sorry for your loss. Only Apple can do this, and they refused to do it for the FBI after a mass shooting. Use the body, either thumbprint or Face ID, or you are SOL. Sorry for your loss. Was it face passcode? Like Face ID, could he unlock the screen with his face? I saw this on TikTok, but if so, go through yours or your mom's pictures, look for a live picture and hold it in front of the camera to unlock it. Police won't unlock it for you, so I wouldn't even bother them. Apple can give you access, but you are going to have to contact Apple and they are going to ask for a bunch of legal documentation, including your father's death certificate as proof, and it's a whole process. Apple doesn't fuck around when it comes to security regarding iCloud and iPhone accounts. https://support.apple.com/1004531 https://support.apple.com/1004531 Hopefully that helps. I once used a software that did this. I don't recall the name, but it's pretty common. Dr. Phone or similar. I know this is of no help now, but to others to help counteract this situation from personal experience, set up a legacy contact in your iCloud in the case that a family member or close one can access your account and possibly the device without needing them there. He was terrible with technology, but I somehow managed to convince my dad to do it a few months before he passed. So one solution I don't see mentioned here is Notes on MacBooks can be shared. Just share it to one of your iCloud accounts and then access it from your iPhone. You might be better off posting this to a hacking subreddit. They might have an answer for you or a workaround with being illegal. Or they might give you the same advice. Apple will not give you the passcode because the only ones who know the passcode are the device the owner. What Apple does is remove activation lock, which will allow you to remove the Apple account then use the device as new. You will also be able to get into the iCloud, but the information will only be there if it had time to sync to iCloud, which I'm assuming it did since it kind of shows up on the Mac. You will need a court order with next of kin documentation, a death certificate. Call Apple support to submit a few pieces of information, then you will be contacted by a specific advisor to help you with your case. I went through the whole loop of resetting forget password for my dad's Apple ID to his phone. After putting in as much info as I could, all I got was "we will review to see if this matches." Out of nowhere, 2-3 months later, I got an email with a link to reset the password and got in. Still don't know how or what happened, but I'm grateful. Good luck to you. My condolences as well.